What is up? It is DJB. So I was at a wedding yesterday, my best friend's wedding. It was November 9th, and that was the same date, of course, that KSI versus Logan Paul 2 aired on pay-per-view. I mean, I'm going to say I wasn't too sure if I was going to watch it or not, but of course, it was going around. You know, Deji posted his support for KSI throughout the fight, and etc. Now, since I did not watch it yesterday, I couldn't watch it yesterday, I am just going to watch the highlights, do a little quick reaction to that, just to see how the fight went. And again, the highlights should be more than enough. I'm not too sure exactly who won yet. I did not look that up. I did my best not to see any news about that, but the only thing I did hear was that to most people, or to some people, it wasn't meeting their expectations, I guess. I don't know. Again, I'll see what they mean or what they may mean by watching these highlights. I think it'll be enough to kind of give my take on it from my honest opinion. But regardless, I want to see these two fight. If it would be the coolest person in the world besides me, please please be sure to hit the subscribe button. It's not subscribe, it is subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I post, and give this video a huge thumbs up. All right, again, these are only highlights. It's 6 minutes of footage. It was only 6 rounds, I believe. So again, I think they may have went the full 6 rounds, or not too sure. Again, I really don't know much.
No headgears. 10-ounce gloves. This time it's professional.
All right, so the cruiserweight. Didn't know KSI was older than Logan Paul. I didn't really know their age differences, but they look pretty even. Now, of course, Logan Paul has the upper hand when it comes to height and weight. That doesn't necessarily always mean something, though, but it could definitely play a part in the fight. Of course, we got Jake Paul behind him. I mean, but I think Jake Paul has been there the entire time. I know Deji has been at home, essentially, as KSI has been training here with the Mayweather camp, essentially. But again, Deji showed his support over the internet. I'm assuming they may have called and talked with each other, texted, whatever may have been the case. So I'm quite sure, again, they're working on their relationship as well. So I hope all is well with KSI and Deji, but also, more importantly, their family in general. Looking very focused, determined. I can see that determination in his eyes walking to the ring. Definitely seems cool, calm, and collected, which that's how I am, especially when it comes to fighting. And again, this isn't about me. I know you're like, shut the hell up. But I have trained in martial arts, Jeet Kune Do. I've done boxing as well. Again, not professionally, of course. And I've also done a little bit of jiu-jitsu, karate, but I didn't really like karate like that. So I've had my fair share when it comes to fighting. That mask. KSI over here looking like an African warrior. Or African ninja, to be exact. So although I can't see KSI's complete face, his eyes, of course, show a lot of... Actually, I see a lot of, like, he wants to kind of, like, has that killer look in his eyes. Like, he's ready to just whoop Logan's ass, essentially. That's pretty much as simple as I can say. Like, that's a face of, I want to rip his head off his body. Yeah. All right, round one. Again, I kind of expected them to feel each other out. They may have done that, of course, in the beginning stages of the round, but they definitely were already, like, throwing wild shots, as you can see. There was a couple decent shots that I saw KSI, of course, hit, and Logan hit him with that one decent hit towards the end of the round, as it showed. So, again, it seemed like they were kind of, I'm assuming they felt each other out. Maybe not, because of the first fight. Who knows? But they definitely looked like they just came out swinging, essentially. Well, that was a short round 2 highlight. But again, KSI is, without a doubt, just throwing those haymakers left and right. So again, he really has that mentality of, I want to beat Logan's ass. Logan's style doesn't seem as clean. KSI has a more clean, definitely like well-balanced fighting stance, I would say. But again, so far, they both are still kind of a little bit wild now. It seems to, of course, be getting more and more where they may kind of be getting winded already. That's what I'm kind of noticing, but we'll see how it keeps going. I don't know if that was really a knockdown. I don't know if they marked that as a knockdown or not. It, in a way, looked like he slipped. Personally, like there wasn't much of a contact from KSI to Logan's head. It looked, because again, that's where he kind of swung for. But I don't think that was a knockdown. But I mean, if they marked it as such, then it was marked down as such. Oh, so was that.
Scored a knockdown, then take away 2 points for hitting him when he was down. 2 points! And then 2 points for punching when he's down.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of expected something like that to happen. So from Logan doing that, again, not good sportsmanship at all. That definitely, as you can see, what happened, he got 2 points deducted. That's pretty damn bad. I mean, he could have most likely won that round. I'm quite sure he won that round theoretically, but those 2 points probably allowed KSI to either win that round from like a judge's scorecard, that type of thing. But yeah, that was not a good call, man. But hey, it happened. And before our winner is announced, so just my little take on it. Now, they both, I mean, from what I can see, again, they were definitely winded, but they were exerting a lot of force. I mean, as you could see. However, I would say that KSI exerted more force than Logan with his movements and the punches that he threw. And Logan was a little bit more, I definitely would call him, he was the calm one. And again, that's how I kind of called it from the beginning. KSI looked like he really wanted to just go for those strong haymakers. And Logan was definitely more with the jabs, did a lot of uppercuts. Mainly the one that he knocked him down with in round 4. But honestly, they both were sloppy. Not horribly at all. At the same time, they both did a great job. Again, I'm just taking it how I see it. But like I said, they both did a good job. I could definitely tell, again, they were both winded. That could, of course, contribute to some sloppiness here and there. Again, there was a lot of evading being done from Logan as well. His defensive game was a bit better than KSI's. KSI was definitely more on the offensive, I would say. But, I mean, hats off to them. Again, their first professional fight. I'm not expecting it to be the greatest fight in the world. This isn't, of course, Mayweather versus Pacquiao or anything along those lines. For their first professional fight, and this is coming from someone that is not a professional, okay? They both did a great job. I would say that right now. And again, Logan, though, with that hit on the ground, he knew better. I would assume he would have known better. He let his emotions probably get to him then to do that stupid move, and that could have cost him the match. And we're going to find it out right now. All right, so again, that was my quick little reaction to the highlights of the fight. I'm going to say that just judging how the fight went, I strongly believe, and I mean, of course, even from the judges' scorecards, from how things went, Logan, I believe, was the winner when it came to implementation of, pretty much his entire boxing strategy within the match here. Being calm isn't necessarily you're always going to win if you're calm, but at the same time, of course, that goes a long way. I can definitely see that contributed to how he fought, but that one slip up or that one call, the one decision that he did screwed it up for him doing that in round 4. Again, you can't take your actions back. Once it's been done, it's done. And you live and you learn, and I'm assuming that's definitely a learning experience for Logan. But in short, they both did a good job. I can see why people say it wasn't really, I wouldn't say their expectation, I would say, but it wasn't. I guess fans really wanted to see them, put their A game out there, and I'm quite sure that's what it was. But as with everything, there's always room for improvement. Judging from looking at this fight, they just need to work on their endurance, I would say, or just really making sure that, okay, this move is the right move to do right now, making that decision to put that much force, and both need to just work on that, honestly. It looks like there won't be a KSI versus Logan Paul 3. I don't think it really needs to be. Yeah, I think it's just done. I mean, for them even having a number 2, that was pretty interesting. From a fighting standpoint, I guess their beef is done. As for their internet beef, I don't think that's done. I guess my next thing is, are we going to see Deji again in the ring? I'm definitely going to say maybe. I don't know if there'd be a Deji versus Jake Paul 2 or not. But I have a feeling that they are both probably going to try to figure something out. And I'm quite sure they could be both training right now. We don't even know. Again, it could be all behind the scenes, and all of a sudden we're going to see that they both will be fighting again. Now, I don't know if it would be pro or not. It could be amateur, but we'll see. But again, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a huge thumbs up. And comment down below your thoughts, your take on the fight. And if you have seen the fight, definitely let me know if you agree or disagree with what I said and how I felt. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this has been DJB. Peace out.